What's going on, y'all? This is Isaiah Fowler, founder of SWAV Eyewear and SWAV Agency. And this is the 62nd episode of the podcast, right? So before we get into it, I got a really good episode. I actually recorded this, but my camera, it was off. So I got to record this again. So it's going to be even better this time, right? So with that being said, this is the only platform in the world that has the direct to consumer information that we're giving you. That's unfiltered and we hold nothing back. So be sure to subscribe to this YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast. If you know somebody with a product-based business, share these episodes with them and be sure to like the videos and comment on the videos that you're rocking with, because that helps the channel grow, right? When I say direct to consumer, we're talking about staying direct to consumer and being able to communicate effectively over time with your customers so that you can build a business that you don't need anybody, you don't need to depend on getting in the stores and all that stuff. So today is going to be a really good episode. We're talking about doing the unsexy things, right? Doing the unsexy things that's going to really move the needle. So what I've learned is back in 2016, I took an interest to the internet. Before this, I was investing in real estate. I was wholesaling, fixing properties, getting hard money loans, all that stuff. But then I took an interest to the internet. That's when I started the podcast originally. The original Starts with a Vision podcast. I was interviewing people, all that stuff. But I learned about marketing, online marketing. But that is only a very small sliver of what business is about. It's important, but marketing communicates everything on the back end and the unsexy things. So I wanted to make an episode about doing the unsexy things, because that's what's really gonna move the needle in your company. So I have a few things that are very unsexy, but that every D2C brand owner should be doing. So number one, you need a CPA. I don't care if you're making $1,000 a year, you need a CPA. And some may say, well, at $1,000 a year, you can't afford it. That's the point, right? Let me put this in perspective for you. If you want to make millions and millions of dollars in your company, you want to make all this money, why would you not want somebody on your team that's going to help you not only make it, but keep it and make it efficiently and not waste a whole bunch of money? So number one, CPA, a certified public accountant. If you could understand the value that a CPA has, because a lot of times we be thinking, oh, I know it all, I'm gonna just market. No. And if you wanna become a multi-million-dollar brand, why would you not want somebody on your team to help you with that? That way you can continue to just go focus on the business and growing it rather than all these numbers. And a CPA is also different from a bookkeeper. Know that. So when you have a CPA, they're going to help you strategically, financially grow your company. They're going to help you see things that you didn't see, because they're looking at life from a lens of finances. Right? So you need a CPA. And some people could argue or say, I know somebody that made, doing a couple million don't have a CPA. Okay. But if an investor was to come into that business to invest into that business, it would be a nightmare, because they would need to see their books. They will need to see their books. And if their books are not clean, they're not getting investment. It's just that simple. You want to have a squeaky clean operation. And everything starts with lifting the hood up on your finances. If you don't have a good grip on your finances in your business, you're not going to have a good grip on your business. Straight up. And that's why having that financial team in place is just so amazing. And it takes the pressure off you as the founder. And you get to just focus on where you're going and what you're doing. And they're going to kind of keep you in check and help you out. So that's the first thing, right? Get a CPA. If you don't have a CPA, it's very unsexy. And stop looking at a CPA as an expense rather than an investment. A CPA will actually save you money. Think about it like that. Next thing, learn how to read some P&Ls. And if you don't know what a P&L is, then that's why you need to learn about them. It's profit and loss statements. Learn how to read balance sheets and learn how to read income statements. I'm not saying be an expert and, know every single thing about it, but have an understanding about it. So that way, when you're having conversations with your CPA, you can understand what they're saying to you. And then you can see how your inventory is affecting your revenue. If you have employees and let's say you're working 6 days a week, you may be able to drop that 6 days to 4 days a week and save some money on labor. But you won't be able to see that and you won't be able to tell that if you don't have an understanding of your P&Ls, if you don't have a CPA, if y'all aren't really diving into this stuff. So go check out your P&Ls. Go look at your P&Ls. Go get on YouTube and learn how to understand those P&Ls. Go have conversations with a few people about your P&Ls, about your balance sheets, about your income statements. So that way you could really understand what this business is doing. Because a lot of people, what I learned is, a lot of people are chasing a vanity metric of revenue, and that's it. You don't want to just chase the vanity metric of revenue. These P&Ls will show you more of your business, and it will empower you to be more educated as you're continuing to go and grow and try to make your business bigger and larger. So we got to get a CPA, understand your P&Ls, your balance sheets, balance statements, income sheets, and all that stuff. Another thing is get a strategist. I am a strategist, and I'm not just saying this because I'm a strategist, but you need strategy. I did a video last month, about the difference between $100,000 a year founder and $1 million, $2 million a year founder. The founder doing $100,000 a year does not value strategy. The one doing millions values strategy. So if you're making $100,000 a year and you value strategy, 7 figures is inevitable. But if you're making 7 figures and you don't value strategy, 6 figures is inevitable, right? That's how it works. If you're trying to be a multi-millionaire, you're trying to have a multi-million-dollar company and get to 10 mil, you're going to need some strategy. You're going to just need strategy. And you need somebody that has an insight and a perspective that can help you with that. Strategy is going to save you money, right? This is what strategy could do. Strategy will say, hey, you made $400,000 last year, but I see how you could have made $600,000 last year. And then we put in a strategy to 2x that the next year or 1.5x it or whatever the case may be. But that's strategy. You cannot think that you know everything. And you don't even want to know everything. You just want to know what you're good at. But you want to understand a multitude of things so that you're not left in the dark about everything. But these are the unsexy things that it's going to take to actually be truly successful in your company, in your businesses, in your business. So we got getting a CPA, learning P&Ls, balance sheets, get a strategist, hire somebody, click the link in the description to book a call with me. on January 1st, my prices are going up. So I would highly recommend that you book a strategic intensive with me before January 1st. Another thing is legal. Get some legal counsel. Get some legal advice. Who do you need? How do you need to protect your brand? Do you need trademarks? Do you need copyrights? What are we going to do? Do we want to go into licensing? How do we want to structure that? Am I going to need another entity that's going to be a parent company, or am I just going to have this company and then is it going to be a DBA? Pay $400, $500 to an attorney to ask these questions for 60 to 90 minutes, because that just makes you smarter. That just pours into your mind. And you want to be armed with this information. It's not about knowing everything. It's about understanding a lot of different things so that you're able to be well versed so you can have conversations and not get taken advantage of. That's the important parts and the important part of it all. Don't just think that it's just about marketing, because it's not. If you think that it's just about running some Facebook ads and I'm gonna get sales and I'm gonna go make millions, you are wrong and you've been bamboozled, right? Get you a CPA. That should be one of the first hires you get. I promise you, long term, you'll just feel more empowered. And if you do or if you don't, that's on you. I'm just giving you the game and giving you what's changed my life and what's changed my business. So these are things that when I compare my life back in 2016, back in 2015 to now, it's like night and day. When I was flipping houses, I didn't have a CPA. I wasn't getting the financial advice. I thought I knew it all. I thought I had it. I thought I had it down. I thought I had it right. But when I launched SWAV Eyewear, I said, I'm gonna do this the right way. And then when I got a CPA and then I started getting legal advice, I was like, oh, okay. Now the pressure isn't all on me. The pressure is split up amongst the people that I'm hiring, and they're doing what they're actually good at so I can do what I'm good at. This is how you want to build. And you want to start thinking about the infrastructure of your business. Do I want to build my team from the top down or from the bottom up? What infrastructure do I need to sustain the growth that I want to have in the next 1 and 2 to 3 years? How much inventory do I need? How much money do I need to get that inventory? What type of team do I need to help out to get that inventory out? How much are they going to be costing? What's the going rate for this type of person? These are the things that you want to think about. But if you're not focused on them now, then long term, you're not going to really reach the heights that you want to reach. So these are the unsexy things that you're going to have to do to build your brand. And a brand, not just make some money. So that's what I wanted to talk about with y'all today, man. Do the unsexy things, because that's going to be what really, really, really moves the needle. And I'm talking about building a company and going vertical. That's what we're talking about. A D2C brand, product-based business, going vertical and focusing strictly on the direct-to-consumer business model. All right? So always remember, everything you do in life starts with a vision. And I'm going to holler at y'all on the next episode. Peace.